Can you work for a 4-year-old with newly onset diabetes? Can it cure it? Help with regulating insulin in the body. So here we go. Here we go, a little 4-year-old. And you can imagine if it's just the beta cells. Now, keep in mind, we said this earlier, whether it's a lymphatic suppression of the beta cells or a neurological suppression of the beta cells. We don't know which one. Now, how would you tell if it was a neurological beta cell weakness? A nerve ring swipe right through the pancreatic area. Yeah, cool. Excuse me, man. I didn't have anything bad, but I was digging a lot. And you know what? Breathing all that PVC glue. Oh, God. And I'm down on my belly in a hole all over the place trying to hook up the water lines and get the faucets on. And I've got the other guys digging, and I'm digging, and I mean, about 1,000 feet. Past 2 days. That's a lot of work. But, okay. Either way, when you start to go after the health of your young babies or the health of yourself, the one thing that's vital to understand in all health work, guys, and you're going to learn this even if it's a hard way, kidney filtration. You must go after your kidneys. These are the genetics that are getting everybody because it is the lymphatic system. So everything you see here is inflammatory, earaches, seizures, you know, all of this stuff with mucus, all of this stuff like this. So we're correcting it by going back and reversing how you created it, or your parents or their parents created it. That's all we're doing. We're reversing how they create. Wait a minute, that's too simple. Because all this got that way through lifestyle, we're learning how to redo our lifestyles to rebuild that. We're not into diseases. Genetics are not about diseases. Genetics is about the consciousness of a cell. You can't get a genetic disease. That's in real time. That's a symptom in real time. But what's genetic that can make that symptom pop up? Cells. And then with your mama dealing in her lymph system and your lymph system, your fate is sealed right there. So then how do you go in and rebuild a body like this? Diseases and all this, and that's why the medical world has everybody confused, lied to, and everything else. And that Dr. Fauci keeps lying. I wouldn't want to be him. He's, you know that old saying, Tennessee Ernie Ford, sold the soul to the company store. Don't sell your soul to the company store. Be the God, woman, or man you are. All right, so 4-year-old. 4-year-old should be what? Exclusively on fruit. Applesauce. Put a little cinnamon in if you want. All fruit. 4-year-old. Now, on a 4-year-old, putting them all on fruit, what's going to happen? Cold and flu-like symptoms, detoxification. Problem? ER, medical. What the hell is detoxification? We don't know what that is. That's some nutty nature thing. That's the problem. Not what you're doing. They're the problem. But with their power that somehow somebody gave them, they can snatch your little kid, which is what we're dealing now in California. It's almost like California, what happened to you? Got a private family services now that's snatching babies like crazy. Well, you're making money, your hands over fists now, stealing people's babies? God, guys. I mean, you know this ain't going to end well. I've been telling you that. But 4-year-old, absolutely. Now, wait a minute. Fruit sugar. You want fructose. Remember that we've been going over and over and over this. All type 1s get fruit. You do not want to put this baby on protein or you will not be happy, mama or daddy. So this baby needs to be exclusively on fruit. You want to give them a little, maybe a formula for the kidneys and the adrenal glands for sure, because there's still adrenal glands involved in type 1. I would do brain and nerve for sure. Brain and nerve, maybe a little circulation formula at 4. Make sure we're getting blood everywhere, all these places. Give them some of the endocrine gland. Pop up those endocrine glands. Get something for the adrenals too, even though the adrenals is an endocrine gland. 4 years old, you can keep it light. You're only talking about drops anyway. About 5-6 drops of anything. Not dropperfuls, drops. It's on the bottle for his weight. Go after this. But 4 years old, 100% fruit. Berries and melon. Period. End of story. No ifs, ands, and buts. If you want to get them well. If you want to whistle Dixie and play around, go ahead. I would not.